And welcome back. We have a legendary guest here joining us on Antigua Barbuda today. And it's wonderful to see you. Good morning, good morning. It is Nadine Sutherland. Welcome.
You know, I'm like kind of seeing you, but I can't see it on my eyeglasses. So
Exactly. You have to you have to preserve the mystique, right? Where you're like, wait, but it's okay. You can just smize. It'll be okay.
all right, my cutie.
So you have obviously there's been a hiatus. So tell us exactly what you have in store for us.
What I have in store is actually the release of my new song, Queen, on distributed by V-Pals. I'm extremely proud of this product because I executive produced, sang, arranged, I did everything basically. So it is out now. It is on VP YouTube page. Please check it out, people. The response have been overwhelming because people feel that it's a homage to women, which basically it is. It was somewhat autobiographical, but I think every woman can hear her story through another. So, yes.
Incredible. So what was your inspiration? So obviously you looking amazing in the video. There's amazing fashion. There's that gorgeous backdrop. But what else inspired you?
Okay, so this song came about. The queen of reggae actually came to me and she was like, we need to do a song together. We have been speaking about this forever. But what happened is that I wrote the song last summer in New York in my auntie's house. I told her yesterday, she was like, amazing. I said, yes, I wrote it last summer when I was there. But I think Marcia Griffith got a little bit busy because, you know, she's the queen of reggae. And the song was there and it was just like, you're not going to put me down. It was speaking to me. It's like, it need to get out. Like, you need to get the song out. No matter whatever challenges or obstacles, this song wanted to be out. So I took it upon myself. I listened to the spirit of the song. I took it upon myself and I just decided that I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna record the song. I got the musicians. The song spoke for itself. I'm like, I'm not gonna modify it or make it into something that it is not. It had, you know, ups and downs in terms of vocal stuff and musicality. And I'm like, I will not alter this. I'm gonna let this song just go free. And Dean Fraser worked on the project. He took it to Christian, and when Christian heard it, he said, you know, he really liked the song, and we arranged everything with VPAL. I wanted, as you can see, I wanted some incredible women who are queens in my eyes, who I look up to. Miss Pat Chin from VP, Mrs. Rita Marley, Miss Babsy Grange, and the first prime minister, female prime minister of Jamaica, Mrs. Portia Simpson Miller. My mother is in it. This is also an homage to all mothers. It's just an homage to women. And the song is out. My baby's out. And I'm excited.
It's very exciting. So obviously it's on YouTube, like you said, so hopefully we can all get a chance to watch it immediately. So for you, having this career and obviously being a trailblazer, being a woman in a career that, like in a field that can sometimes be, you're one of the few, what is it like to, I guess, sometimes have people reach out to you and tell you that you're their person that they look up to?
I cherish it and I honor it. I believe that on my shoulders, I carry a lot. So I always think about it because sometimes you want to lick down some people, but you don't lick them down. Like when I see Will Smith the last night. Sometimes you want to just lick a person because sometimes people are rude. And I've been in situations that I feel like, you know, I want to respond in a way. And I always think of the shoulders and who I carry on my shoulders, who look up to me, who helped me along the way. I always think about Bob. I always think of the school that I went to, St. Andrew High School for Girls, the University of the West Indies. I think about my own family and their struggles. My mother leaving Jamaica and going to the States and back just to get a green card. I think about all those stuff, the people who look up to me. So with that, it comes responsibility. So I don't listen to, you know, the little spike, you know, let me say, you have the angel upon one shoulder and the devil upon one shoulder. The angel.
And I sometimes, you know, you have like the angel, but then you also have somebody who's like, well, maybe we can do it this way. So it's another viewpoint. Like maybe sometimes you have to choose a little, you know, but not all the time.
Hey, girl, sometimes you
Hey,
just
sometimes.
no, you don't want. A queen have dignity and respect, but a queen is also a warrior. Let's not forget. Sometime in this world you gotta fight because
Exactly.
if you don't fight. You know, there's a thing I always say to people that always laugh. And this is not saying anything about Christianity. Nobody don't get me wrong. But there's a line, there's a word in Christianity that I totally just, it never sat well with me, like turn the other cheek. I'm always saying to people from when I was younger, when I'm turning my other cheek, you're kicking me in my back.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. Yeah, I'm a little like that. You know what? I'm working on me. So I understand where you're coming from with that. We're working on it. We're working on it. So obviously, I mean, we've had a rough go of it. It's been difficult for everyone. So as an artist and as someone who, you know, can reach those so many people, how was it for you when, you know, it's been a little while and now you're coming out with this amazing video, but how was it for you during a pandemic?
I can't say that the pandemic was bad for me. I've created like some really, I can't say bad habits because, you know, I don't even know. Like, you know, in the evenings, my joy was Netflix and a glass of wine. I'm trying to move from there and realize that the place is opening up and try to step out because still me get my comfort with my Netflix and my glass of wine.
Yeah.
But I felt that the pandemic, where my psyche was concerned, I think I pulled through relatively decently. I was a lot of sound system. I was doing a lot of dubs. I kept close to my family. I kept close to my spirituality. I really prayed hard, and I felt that, you know, I tried not to allow some of the negativity to really seep in and sit, not seeping only, but to sit inside my mind consciousness. I kept on believing that things was going to change in a while. I kept in touch with my family. I lost family members. I lost friends because of COVID. But I think I relatively kept okay in my headspace. I think so. So I thank God for that.
No, for sure. Definitely inspiring. So are there any, you know, famous people who shouted you out that you are also an inspiration to?
I don't know if I hear like some of these young singers, like they say I inspire them. I don't really watch it because, you know, I don't really believe in the validation. I mean, I'm not saying it don't make me feel good. It really makes me feel good. But I've lived long enough and know that the best kind of validation is the validation inside of yourself, because people can turn on you in a New York second. So yes, I hear I'm an inspiration for some, but I don't sit with it and allow it to inflate me. I am happy and I'm honoring of it, but I don't pay much attention because, on it, child, when you're going through the years that I've gone through and you get yourself kicked down and you have to rise back, you just sit in a space and say validation is me and my relationship with me. So that's where I am.
And I think obviously that's why you're probably someone who has had this staying power and why you're so relevant and relatable at the same time, because you are doing something that is speaking to you, like from, you know, a higher place rather than like, oh, will I be popular still? Like that type of thing. That's what I think is like the true art form.
You have to be in that space, you know, and avoid sycophants because they can, you know, I always have a thing. I don't want to be deluded. I still think it's like, I don't want to be deluded and I don't want to be a mama young girl. That's another form of delusion. I really want to sit in comfort with myself in every age and stage that I'm at and reflect that. Mm-hmm. And it's always about me. It's not that I don't love my public. I love my fans, but I don't even like calling them my fans. I call them my tribe.
Yeah.
You know, I call them my tribe because people have supported and loved me from I started out from 1979 and I've kept it real with me. And
did you get muted?
Very cautious in terms of how I let it, you know, dictate my life and dictate who I am as a person.
Yeah. So again, I think we should maybe get more of amazing advice from you. So as a legend who is honoring and who is honoring yourself by being true to your vision, what would you say to like up and coming, especially femme artists and ladies and people who really look up to you? What would you say to them?
You know, this industry, they love to create the hypersexual Black woman, young Black woman. And I have no problem with that. I have no problem because sexuality is part of our experience and I will not negate that, right? But I want to say to the young woman, try to fight for substance. Try to fight for something that is more. Even, you know, I have no problem with sexuality being projected in your music. I think I project sexuality even at my age and at my stage, but fight for substance. When you're reaching 60, you're looking at reaching 60, I'm not me, I'm 54, and you're going to say, what am I going to sing?
Yeah.
Look at longevity. Look at what will translate into generations to come. Look at what will translate that when you're 60, you can sing it and you don't look fool. You know? So I would say fight for your substance, fight for the truth of who you are to come out. Yeah, flaunt it, honey child, you got it. Have no problem.
Yes, that's true. Like, I mean, if you're blessed with it, then by all means, but have a little something, something, you know, maybe they come for the gorgeous, like, bone structure that you have, obviously, but then you have something else to say, you know, like.
Substance over hype always.
Yeah.
And that is longevity. Substance over hype.
Fantastic. And so after this amazing like launch of your video, is there anything else we're looking forward to? Are you going to be gracing us with appearances, anything?
More songs to come. I'm extremely excited. But the next thing that is there is a Love and Harmony cruise with Buju, Beanie, Barry, Weenie Wonder, Mr. Edwin Yearhood, and more people. And I am one of the headline artists. I'm extremely excited about that. It is next week.
Next week?
No, we get this week. I am leaving for Miami on Saturday, and I think I perform on Sunday. So that is pretty exciting.
That's amazing.
I'm looking forward to that big stage. And there's some other things that I cannot speak about yet until the ink is on the paper.
Right.
But yes.
They got you on the NDA. You're not allowed to tell us yet.
Yes.
I want to know. So have you already started packing and everything? You're good to go for Miami?
I haven't started packing.
Or your people?
No, me.
Exactly. All right.
I will be packing. I haven't started yet. I'm getting in my headspace. I start rehearsal tonight for it, and I'm getting my headspace into it. I'm pretty psyched because it was supposed to be in 2020, but the COVID thing kind of mashed up. I said COVID mash up with life, mash up with plans. So it's on, and a part of me still pinching myself because even when they were advertising, I was like, oh my God, please let it be on. Oh COVID, please. But it's on. Yeah. We're gonna go. Yeah.
It's on. Okay. This is exciting. I'm looking forward to like maybe YouTubing a lot and trying to follow along. But thank you so much for giving us this interview. Amazing to see you, and obviously keep on inspiring and doing amazing things that have us all looking up to you.
Thank you so very much for the time. And remember, people, check out my video Queen on YouTube. Play it for your mama. I mean, this is not a song for International Women's Month. This is a song that will be forever for strong, beautiful women. I dedicate this song to you because I know the struggle. Ketanji, the lady who is now Mr. Biden, suggested for
the first nominee. Yeah.
I'm like, the time that she's going through this, and Queen is out now. So anybody know her? Please play Queen for her.
Exactly. Give it to her as an anthem.
Please.
Definitely. Thank you so much. I can't stop saying thank you. 1,000 thank yous. And of course, Antigua Barbuda today. We'll be back in the third hour. Don't go anywhere.